of the day today is the number 8. We're going to learn how we can break that into smaller groups. So let's have a go. Now you can see here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balls of Play-Doh. So right now they're in one big group. And already you might be able to see a nice easy way to partition the 8 because it looks a little bit like a dice here and a dice here with the number 4 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can partition 8 into a group of 4 and a group of 4. I'm going to this time now just move one of these over here. This also looks like a dice. Can you supertise that one? That's the number 5. And now I don't have 4 over here anymore because I moved one over. Now I've got the number 3. I wonder if there's still 8. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've still got 8 altogether, but I've broken 8. I've taken it apart into a group of 5 and a group of 3. So I'm going to put that up on my board as well. 5 and 3. I'm going to move this one over here, roll them round. Let's see if I can maybe put them in a line. Oh, you might be familiar with that. That looks like something you might see on a dice too. Can you supertise it? You're right, it's the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves me over here with a lonely old group of 2. So I can partition the number 8 into a group of 6 and a group of 2. And I'm wondering now, if I move one over, I wonder if you could work it out. How many is in this group now? Remember that there was just 6? And if there was just 6, we don't need to recount it because we already know that there's 6 there. We've already worked it out. Let's add one more on. The next number that comes after 6 is the number 7. Don't believe me? We can check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can partition the number 8 into a group of 7 and a very easy one to supertise, a group of 1. Now, do you remember that super challenge? How do we partition using the number 0? I'm going to have to put all of the balls here because I need to make a group of 0, which means there can be no Play-Doh over here. This is my 0 group, so I'm going to put that up there. So what do I put here? What does that leave me with in this group? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can partition 8 into one group of 8 and another group of 0. Alrighty, let's have a look at our activity today. We're going to go over the other side. I hope you've still got your glue stick from yesterday and your scissors and your pencil. You still need some more counters because we'll need to add another one to our pile. And we also need this page, and you'll need to look for the number 8 right here. It's not as obvious on this one, so I need you to do that. Okay. Alrighty, and it says here the number 10, and we're just going to cross that out and put the number 8. Alrighty, so first things first, let's make another counter because we had 7 counters yesterday, and today we're not working with the number 7, we're working with the number 8. So I'm making careful cuts with my thumb on top holding the paper and my thumb on top holding the scissors. And now I'm going to cut the border and carefully glue it. Pop those two together. Alrighty, pop that away. Here's my tens frame. And I'm going to start by just getting all of my 8 counters all in one colour on the tens frame first up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 on the tens frame. Another way that 8 can look on the tens frame is doing it like this and leaving 2 on the end. Often that's an easy way to help you subitize the groups. Let's start by just changing all the colours down the bottom. Okay, let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows and 1, 2, 3, 4 reds. So we can partition the number 8 into a group of 4 and a group of 4. I might move this one back up here. Remember that a row of the tens frame, there's 5 in a row. And so I can see, just subitizing that right now, that I've got 5 yellows. And I've got 1, 2, 3 reds. So I can partition the number 8 into 5 and 3. All right, what if I move? I could do that there. I've just added another yellow over here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yellow now. And I've got 1, 2 reds. So a group of 6 and a group of 2. When we put them back together, we've got 8. And I might just turn that one over. I've got a group of 1 here and a really big group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A group of 7 and a group of 1. So I can partition the number 8 into 7 and 1. I would like you to keep going, preps. Have a go at partitioning it lots of different times, and particularly with the number 8. You don't always have to fill up the top row with 5. You can, just like we did it before, you can move one down here and work with it like that. And you might find that it could be even easier to subitize when you're working with it, your tens frame built like that. So either way, that's up to you. Probably the best thing to do though is to not leave a gap in the middle. Or you could, if you wanted to. I guess that might make it easy, mightn't it, Miss Baxter? Look what I did there. I made my 2 groups of 4 and it looks very snazzy. So you might try things and teach me something, I think, about how we could do it better. Okay, grab your pencil. We're going to have a go at our special page over here. Now this time you can see it's been built like a tens frame, but we're only using the 8 counters on it. Now it's really clear that I can see I've got 1 yellow. So I'm going to pop the 1 there and work out how many are left in red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now over here I can see I've got 2 yellows. We'll start with those. And well, when I look at it like that, I can even see a group of 3 and a group of 3. And do you remember when we were partitioning the number 6 and we worked out that we could make it a group of 3 and a group of 3? And I remember that. So now I know I can use all that knowledge. And I can say, well, that's a group of 6. 6 and 2 make 8. When we're drawing the 8, make sure you start at the top like you're doing an S. And go around and then meet it back up the top. Down here, we'll do one more together. I can see how many reds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reds and 1, 2, 3 yellows. It's your job, preps, to keep going all the way down this page, turning over. There's more, but you can do it. I know you can. And remember, the more you do, the better you get. All right, see you next time.